Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to more Factorio Not 15 modded mini mega base rail world nonsense where we haven't actually even gone into a rail world yet. Last time we set up black science, I believe. It's been a while. Actually, I think we set up all of these sciences perhaps. We might have done black science alone though, I'm not sure. And I'm doing things a little bit differently. I'm setting it up with like component manufacturers down here that actually make the components for science packs instead of making them on site. It's almost like making them on site. I'm not bussing like red ammo, for example, piercing rounds. I'm not really bussing it the way I'm bussing everything. There is a belt that comes out of this manufactory. It just crosses the bus over to the science section. It's not like it's being bussed like straight down for use in everything. It's just kind of going where it needs to go. Same with our belts and inserters here. They're just going where they need to go is all they're doing. They're not going through any kind of bus. I did do a few upgrades off camera. We upgraded these two belts to red belts all the way down to the warehouse, including the witchmabuggers on them, which means we now have the capacity to pull 2, 4, 6, 7 belts out. So we're still full, which means we are producing faster than we're pulling out, which means these other belts aren't really pulling as much, and these ones aren't pulling at full speed or anything like that either. But we did expand those because we were getting some iron throughput issues on, I think it was this belt here, the one that's going into the ammo, which doesn't need a lot of iron, but it was still back a bit. Either that or maybe it was the one going to the grenades. It might have been the grenades. Either way, don't care. What we're going to do... Oh, I also doubled up the gear belt belts, or the iron gear wheel belt. That's it. I doubled it so that we have a double going on. I did not expand production. I just, reserved the second belt for it. So yeah, that's what's happened. So today we're going to start working on blue science. Blue science, of course, is going to require oil to get to advanced circuits, and that's going to be a major thing. And I have prepared a lot of the oil structures that I'm going to need here in advance. But before we do that, we need to get ourselves some engines and some mining drills in order to do blue science. Now, blue science requires 1 electric mining drill. Let's say I just make 12 blue science factories for the hell of it. Did I make 6 of everything else? Yeah, I made 6 of everything else. Let's just pretend I made 12 blue science factories just to make the ratios nice and neat. Then that would mean 12 engine units every 12 seconds, 12 advanced circuits every 12 seconds, 12 electric drills every 12 seconds. That's nice and easy. That means 1 a second. So 1 engine unit a second. Engine units are still 8 seconds. 10 seconds. So 10 factories would make sufficient engine units for blue science. Also, 1 electric mining drill. I think those take 2 seconds to make. Let's take a peek in production. 2 seconds to make a mining drill. So yes, that means to make 1 a second, I would need 2 factories making mining drills. I'm already making them on my Make Anything, so I don't need any leftover ratios here. So we could just do these nice and easy. Electronic circuits, iron gear wheels, iron plates. Super easy. That'll be no problem at all. The engines require steel plates, iron gear wheels, and pipes. And I want to over freaking produce these engines. Like, we just want to go bonkers on our engine production here. Like, to the point where I'm even considering maybe, like, how much do I need for high-tech science? Or production, whatever the next purple production science, I think. Is that you? Okay, you are high-tech science. You use processing units and batteries. That's not what I wanted. I wanted... Where the hell? That's advanced oil processing. Where? I need something that gives me a track to it. Maybe we can just find it. What's it in? Is it automation? Is it logistics? I don't freaking know what... Okay, well, here is production science pack, but what tech unlocks it? Advanced material processing? Yes, advanced material processing too. Electric engine units. We need 1 of them, 1 assembly machine, and 1 electric furnace. So 1 electric engine unit, and this makes 2 every 14 seconds, so 7 of these would make sense. I'm probably just going to make 6 of these guys, though. So we don't really need that many electric engine units, in all honesty. It's not that big of a deal. Where are we going to get... It comes from... No, not that. Not explosives. It comes out of what tech? Where Where fuck are you, techs? My goodness. Seriously, people, where the hell is what I'm looking for in here? Where is the engine tech? We've completed engine already. We can get robotics. Okay, that's fine. Flight. If we go down a couple steps here, that is this is electric engine. Oh crap, we've already done electric engine. Fine. Fine. It uses one engine and it takes 10 seconds. So if I wanted to make 10 of those, for example, I would need to have 10 engine factories. Yeah. One engine takes 10 seconds. 10 factories means one engine a second, which means I basically just need 10 engine factories feeding into it. So if I need 10 engine factories for my other stuff and I need 10 engine factories for this, 20 engine factories is not going to be sufficient. So why don't we say we make 40 engine factories? That way we can get enough red engines to make not only our science but also our robots, and we could also make all of the trains we need and all of that kind of crap. 40 engine factories. If we do it in banks of 4, can we maybe scale it so it goes downwards? It's going to take a crap ton of space no matter how we look at it. We are going to need a pipe factory at the front. So it's going to be looking sort of like this one, like the ammo factory does. We're going to have iron come in, which will feed into pipes. Pipes will go onto these belts. Instead of working it like this, though, we're going to side merge something else onto this belt because we need iron gear wheels, steel plates, and the pipes. Actually, we don't even need to side merge onto that belt. We can do it exactly like this. It can be literally the exact same setup as this. So in order to make that happen, let's do a blueprint, shall we? I don't see why not. Let's blueprint this good guy like... Wait, hold on a second. That's going too far. Let's blueprint this good guy like so. And like so. Just like that. And we can, you know, not export string on it. We can create the blueprint and call it a day. And we'll come on over here. And we will place that down as such. And now we're just going to need to make sure we connect this with the right materials, basically. And, you know, expand it out however far it needs to go. So first, let's put our factories in. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, but 3 is not sufficient. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy crap. This is going to be a big engine production facility. Because this is only a quarter of them, remember. I'm planning on doubling this. Or not a quarter, sorry. This, one of these is only a quarter. This is only half of it. I'm planning on doubling this up, remember. That's going to stick engines out on this middle line. I've just been doing some generic science stuff in the meantime. Stuff that's not going to get in the way of whatever is going on. Yeah, let's get... no, you know, we can do actual science now that I'm here. Now that everybody is in on it, we can do real science. And by that, we're going to do more fake science. Gun turret damage. All right. So, this inner belt is going to be the shit that is made by these factories. Yeah, sure. We don't need to put these belts here. Remember, they're kind of silly. But whatever, we can do it anyway. And then we're going to want to put you guys like so, and like so. Then we're going to need a bunch of undergrounds to actually connect this stuff. And some regular old belt. That went quick. Oh, right, we got a crap ton of labs now, don't we? That would explain why that's going so quick. So we will connect this stuff, and then we will connect this belt over here. And also, these belts need to go much, much, much further than it looks like right now. So we're going to need a whole bunch more splitters to make this work. Splitters, where are you? You're right. No, that's underground belts. That's not splitters. Splitters are down here. Yeah, ha, ha. There we go. And you need to be like this. Before we finish all this stuff, though, let's just get the top section working, and let's get all the materials in that we're going to need for this. So to make this work, oh fuck, let's do the top section. Let's just get it done. Yeah, we're just going to take care of this, and then I will expand it downwards once we see that this whole thing is actually working as intended. Do we want the chest there? I think we do want the chest there for the time being. I do want to store engines because they're super duper trooper important. I am definitely going to need more inserters than this, though. It's always something, ladies and gentlemen. It's always something. I've already forgotten the old blue science recipe. The old blue science recipe used smart inserters, was it? Yeah. I mean, that wasn't that difficult to make. It's just a matter of making sure you've got basically oil and red circuits for everything that you needed on it, and plastic, I guess, oil for plastic as well. That was the other thing that you sort of needed in it. Okay, so we're basically gonna have to repeat this pattern all the way down, but for the time being, that is hopefully going to be sufficient for us. You are going to make pipes, and you are going to make pipes. And now we need to feed iron in on this belt, which is pretty clear because that used to be iron as well. On the old blueprint, this was also iron. So this is just a straight chute of iron right... No, shit. That actually goes backwards. That is not a straight chute of iron. This is actually the escape belt. Like so. And like so. Yeah, that's right. The iron comes in on this one here, yes? The iron in that particular setup comes in on... No, I'm stupid. It comes in on this one, right? Where the fuck does the iron come in on? The iron, it needs to split these directions, and it comes off of a dual... Are these right? They are right. Oh, right, because we bend it either direction. Okay, yeah, no. I get what's going... I designed this thing in the first place, and I'm, like, trying to understand what I designed here. It is absolutely bonkers. This works because it is something like that, right? Right. How the fuck did that? There was a splitter there. Oh, I see what I did. I split the iron to get it down to these. So would it be okay if I just split this iron again and brought it? Nah, we'll bring in our own belt of iron. It'll work fine. It will be just fine. So I don't actually need to split this here then, is what I'm getting at. This doesn't need to be here. These don't need to be here. All we need here is this. And that's going to split our iron going in this direction. And everything is fine. There's nothing wrong in the world anymore. Now you actually go underground and come up over to here because we bring you in there. So these go away. This comes in. I understand this now. I totally understand what I did now. You run down there and we just bring in the other two materials on a common belt over here. I don't understand why I bent you there, though. Why did I bend you there? That doesn't make no sense to me right now. Oh. I bent you there because that's where I merged the materials at. Okay. We can do that. The only problem with that is I kind of have something in the way there. So merging materials there might be an issue. So maybe what we will do is modify this a little bit, and we will... Let's just keep getting this. We will merge the materials here instead. Right in front of the splitter, or right in front of the splitter, yeah. So we will merge the materials right here instead. And then we are good to go. So it's a slight variation, but it's because we don't actually need it to do anything else. And one set goes that way, one set goes that way. Okay! I am feeling a lot better about this situation now. So, we need to get some iron into these guys, and to get iron into them is relatively simple. We are using red belts now, though, for iron, so we should be prepared for that. And in order to achieve this, we're going to go this way, and you need a splitter right there, and right there, in order to, you know, wrap it all up again in a nice, neat little bow. Also, we got our grenades out now. So we can garden a whole lot simpler than it used to be. Am I wearing armor? I am. Okay, good. I was like, at this point, we could be attacked by biters any moment. I'm actually surprised we haven't been yet, because there are biters on this map, and they're not really toned down very much. I think they are toned down a little bit on the rail map, like the Railworld map, but their aggression isn't toned down. I think it's just their expansion that is. So let's complete this, and we're going to run a yellow belt out of here and into a tree, apparently. And then into here. So that's going to fund those guys with, once I finish it, with iron. And that'll make our pipes. And that'll fill up the belt, which is good. It's very, very good. And then we are going to need to get, what? Steel and gear wheels onto this belt. So yeah, that's not too difficult to do. It is a little bit sketchy because they're actually on the same bus, though. That is actually really, really a smidgen on the unfortunate side, that steel and iron just happen to be on the same bus here. So that means, or steel and iron gear wheels rather, that means we're going to have to split steel off, and then we're going to have to immediately run it underground, right? Like, not here. We are going to run it immediately underground here, but we are going to have to run it immediately underground to get the other material around it, right? So you're going to come down here like so, and you'll connect, and that's the steel. So that's nice and easy. And then let's draw some temporary belts in here, right through the tree again, right? But now I need to get these guys in. Well, you know what? I could split the other line. I don't have to split this line. Like, for this to work, this would need to be in this tile, and I don't want to put this in this tile. So what I could do is actually split up here on the other half of the line, and we will run this part underground. And then we will rejoin here. And then you're going to run down like so. But that, you know, that's in the wrong spot too, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. The splitter. In order to get the belt where I want it, the belt needs to be here. So let's just draw that underground belt, and we're going to make this work however we need to make this work. In order to get the belt there, I have to put a splitter here, which I could technically do, actually. It is just a matter of running the steel underground, so we'll just do that. We'll just run the steel underground like so, and then you guys are going to come in here like this, and then you're going to remerge, go there, and this is iron gear wheels now, runs into this position. And that was nice and easy, wasn't it? That wasn't too painful or complicated or difficult or murderous or homicidal or anything. There we go. Gets us some iron gear wheels and some style. And that will get us producing engines. Sweet, sweet engines. But before we get to that working further, ooh, I need a whole bunch more underground belts. Yeah, you know what? I should probably just pick up all of the underground belts. And I think I've got enough splitters for the time being, but we're just going to pick up all these underground belts, because this is going to use quite a few of them. We're just going to do little skippy skips underneath here. Also, you guys got all your stuff. You're not actually making engines yet. Let's have you make engines. And that should, like, do the job. Yep, that's doing the job. Good. Now let's run our undergrounds everywhere that is needed, and some places that technically aren't needed, but that's okay. And you here on the inside, remember, because that's where we're going to, whoopsie daisy, that's where we're going to do our merge in to use internal inserters only. Now I can just go like this on all these, indeed I can. And I can just go straight up on all of these, indeed I can. And I can just merge all this down, like so, and like so. And we're gonna need an output belt that stretches all the way down. And then inserters on the outputs. These do not need to be, do I have regular inserters on me? I don't. I might come back later and actually turn these all to regular inserters. They do not need to be fast. Well, fast inserters are just a good like standard thing to just throw down when you need to, when in doubt. They use more power, and not only do they use more power, you can get a fancier color scheme in your base if you have blue and yellow and all kinds of other things there. Bet you weren't expecting me to say that, were you? You know, the aesthetic decorative reason for wanting to use a particular kind of inserter. Okay, so we don't have the science for the next pack. We don't have the science for this pack yet. We could just get flight. Now let's get ourselves stack inserters. Why the heck not? I do need more of the fasties on me though, so let's go and those are mining drills. Inserters are way up at the top. Let's go just grab 50 more of these guys for now. Off camera, I might rewire the things that don't need to have fast inserters to have the regular kinds. Also, electric poles, because holy crap, Liz, get your shit together, please. Just get me like, 100 more electric poles and we'll be good. For a little bit, at least. I mean, you go through a lot of electric poles playing Factorio. It's not like you ever don't need them anymore. Even when you're using like substations for a lot of builds, I mean, you use medium electric poles for a lot, and technically substations are electric poles, so there's all of our lights. We have all of the other stuff in. I think that is it, right? Like, these should all produce now. We should be producing enough pipe for them, because one thing of pipes should be able to feed 10 thingamabobbers. It creates 2 pipe a second, and these are 10-second crafts. Yeah, 10-second crafts. They need 2 pipes every 10 seconds, and this makes 1 pipe a second. Hold on. Did I just let me evaluate this situation real quick. This makes 2 pipes per second. One factory makes 2 pipes per second. 1 every half second, so 2 per second. Engine units need 2 pipes every 10 seconds. So 10 factories need 2 pipes every 10 seconds, or 2 pipes per second. Yeah, so we're right. We're totally right. I thought our ratio there was like, boned for a second. It was half as many pipes as we needed, but no, we're good. We're good. We're fine. We have enough pipes. Everything should be well in the world. Also, these ones are... No, this one's not working. Why? Doesn't have steel. Why? Doesn't have a connection with belt. That's why it doesn't have steel. Inserter stack bonus. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. It's time to get them stack bonuses up. Also, there. This one is working. Yes, this one is not yet. Okay, so we're going to reserve the space next to this for another set of these. So the exact same thing again for a total of 40 engine production facilities, which is absolutely bonkers. We are barreling a lot of these. I don't need that many of them barreled. I'll do 2 stacks so I can get the trains that I need. Now they're going to stack up on here as I need them. And we've done our engines. Great. So, Let's blueprint this and place it down again. And you know what? I'm just going to draw the materials off the lines again. I'm not going to copy these. Like, I'm not going to pull them out and split them. Or should I? I mean, this can't use the gear wheels and this fast enough. And in all honesty, is it going to use iron that fast? No, it's not going to use iron that fast. I could just split these again and pull them over. So let's just do that real quick. Let's blueprint. But this time, instead of blueprinting that thing over there, tee-hee-hee-hee, we are just going to blueprint this big section right here. Like so. Don't save the string this time. And you're going to go there like that. Except there's shit in the way, so no, you're not yet. Grenades! I need you! You are the heroes that I need right now, grenades. And yeah, I'm gonna grenade my own shit, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna grenade my own shit a little bit. Do I have repair packs on me? I don't. I know I built repair packs automated, but I just need a couple real quick. I didn't actually bust anything, did I? No, I didn't bust anything. We're good. Oh, by the way, guys, since last time we played, HD inserters, check that shit out. Can't believe I forgot to mention that immediately. HD freaking inserters. I love it. I absolutely love it. I want some more of it. Okay, there we go. And in order to feed this, what are we going to do? We are going to... Honestly, you're this material right here. All I really need to do is split you right there. But I don't know if I want to do that. I need to get it over here as well, so I have to split it up here too if I do that. I mean, I can make that happen. It's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, we can make this happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to split you right there, and we're also going to split you up here. So that's going to take care of that part of it. Let's drop down the crap ton of... Yeah, you go there, and you guys are going to go here like this. Let's drop down the crap ton of splitters that we need in order to establish this kind of belt system. I mean, nobody said this type of belt system was cheap. Like, this whole no long inserter... We have 2 belts of materials accessible 1 tile away from our stuff system. Nobody said anything about this being cheap. Let's do our underground as well while we're at it. It is expensive. It costs a lot of materials. It uses a lot of these tiles up, so it's like densely packed with stuff. But it is pretty sleek sometimes. I do appreciate it. None of that means that it's bad for UPS or anything like that, although belts are still bad for UPS overall. Like, they were optimized, but they're still not exactly good for updates per second. And let's paint in these guys. Very good. And you are going to go like that, I guess. Yes. And we will close you in. Whoopsie daisy. And this side. And then we're just going to split the iron over and send it down. There's no reason we can't just split the iron over again, just like we have in the past. We're not using that much off of this, so we are not going to need to pull a separate line. And the output feed, I don't need to box engines off of this one though, so we don't need that box. I don't need to be boxing them off of 2 separate lines simultaneously, so we can just get rid of that. And you are going to need to go under like that, basically. Maybe more than that too, I'm not sure. We'll see. I might have to rejigger that a little bit to get these guys through, because this is not in the best tile for that to work out. So let's get the iron in now real quick, and in order to achieve that, how did I achieve it before? I think I put a splitter here, didn't I? If I put a splitter there, then this thing isn't going in the right spot. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where did I put the splitter for the iron? I put it up 1, and then I bent it out. Okay, yeah, no, we can do that. That'll work for us. We just want to make it, like, uniform everywhere that we do this. We don't want it to be all weird and janky and stuff. It's all janky AF. It's kind of... Okay, you do need to get iron in here, though, so this is not a good tile for this split. Wait, why do I have you split like that? I only needed to split you the... Oh, you gotta go down here. Oh, yeah, no, this is fine. This is totally fine. I'm just crazy is what I am. You are just gonna go down like that. And you're perfectly peachy freaking keen. And now you are going to come in and... Where are we putting you is my question. Because we gotta split this iron again over here. We sent it this way. And then we put another splitter down as soon as we could. Yeah, that's lame. So you're going to go underground is what you're going to do. We're going to do the iron first. So let's run a double iron belt through. Yeah, this iron looks terrible. Considering I want to use this space to move other crap through here in the future, this iron looks pretty bad. So what I'm going to do with you then is just move you down like so. And connect you in like that. And then you are going to move like so. And connect like that. See, the funny thing is, I could have just moved one of these and connected it on both. Do I just want to do that? Maybe I just want to do that. I don't need to have both of these here. I only need to run one thing of iron. And we can just do that with it. And everything will be fine in the world. It'll be able to pick up all that it needs. There shouldn't be any problems. And now this guy though... This isn't janky at all, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing janky about this situation. Everything is fine. Automobilism or automobilism. There we go. All right. Raw materials are plumbed and the engine output is plumbed and we are good to go. So let's drop some factories down and make this shit real, because this is going to take a little whoopsie daisy, a little bittle of time. So there are 20 more engine factories and the pipe factories to go with it. Pipes, logistics, pipe, 2 more of you, and intermediates, engines, just like so. God, that is so good. I love that ability to just walk through and make like everything awesome. Let's put our power poles down, and then let's put our lights down, because it is going to be night sooner rather than later. And I don't want to be working in the dark, because working in the dark sucks. Especially when you're trying to record video. Oh my goodness, does working in the dark suck. And we ran out of lights. Are you kidding me? Make me 1 more light. Okay, make me 2 more lights, because that'll get rid of that pole as well. Okay, there we go. It would have been quicker than going over to our factory and grabbing lights and all that crap. Let's put some output inserters on here. And some input inserters on here. How are you not powered? What? Oh. These ghosts haven't been filled in yet. I'm like, how are you not powered? There's clearly power there. Yes, that would be true if I had actually completed everything. I should be doing the other one while I'm doing this. This is totally inefficient. Because these just go out this direction. Are they building? They are indeed building. Okay, good. We have the materials that we need. And not only do we have the materials that we need here, we're out of inserters. That's, you know, another lovely thing. Inserters are way up here. So let's grab them from here. You know what, let's just grab all 100 of them. because you never know. No, we can't get tanks. They still require blue science? Really? That seems super lame that tanks still require blue science. It's like, how long do you think people are going to wait to get to tanks? If I can get blue science, I'm just going to go for power armor. Why would I go for tanks? That doesn't make any sense to me at all. What are you not producing, and why are you not producing it? It's because you don't have pipe yet? Yeah, it's because you don't have pipe yet because all the other factories are spinning up still and you haven't gotten yours quite yet. But you will get it. Don't worry. Just give it a little bit of time. These guys are all backed up because their engines are backed up, but otherwise everything is fine. Okay. So that is 40 engine factories good to go. Holy crap. Well, I mean, I do need to do electric mining drills, but in all honesty, I don't think I need to show you them because I think it's going to be easy enough to do that. Maybe I'll show you them at the start of the next video, or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just have them built by the time we're there. You know how we make electric mining drills. We've already done it on the Make Anything, so there's no problem there. We're just going to pull in the materials we need, exact same setup as we have for these. We only need 2 factories, it looks like, in order to supply 12 science, so that's probably all we're going to build is 2 factories and call it a day on that. And then we start working on oil. So thank you for tuning into this one, ladies and gentlemen, where we built a giant, engine assembly facility. I hope to see you again next time where we'll continue on the road to blue science. Catch you later.